Okay, today we're going to talk about why J. Cole should be in the conversation for GOAT. And right now I'm trying to persuade my audience, which is you guys, that as of right now, J. Cole is one of the best rappers in today's hip hop scene and maybe one of the best of all time. How do you feel when you hear a song and it really reaches your soul and there's nothing you can do to stop it? It's almost like an infectious disease that takes over your body. J. Cole has plenty of songs like this. Since the inception of his first album, he has produced a multitude of Billboard hits and has 5 platinum plaques and 5 tries. It's back to 1,000. Most of us have a song that we can listen to, and no matter what, we're gonna feel good. It could be no matter who it's from, you're gonna feel good. And if you don't, maybe J. Cole's your answer. Because right now the need is constantly growing for so-called real rappers in today's hip-hop world. And I would like to talk about J. Cole's range as a musician and what sets him apart and what makes him different. And I'll talk about how you can become an avid fan of his and how you and your family and friends can relate to his music. So people all around the world, from Macedonia to Serbia, they're listening to J. Cole as he referenced in his song "Come Through and Chill with Miguel." People all over the world listening to him. He's a global phenomenon. He's selling out world tours in arenas, 15,000, 20,000 seaters, and he's doing this every year since 2014. So just that alone, you gotta consider him as one of the best right now. And we hip hop listeners in the United States need to stop choosing sides on with either Kendrick or J. Cole, Drake or J. Cole, and you can have both because in today's day and age, there's so much music to consume, and that's maybe a problem. You diffuse fans when, especially with this new SoundCloud generation, it's it's a lot easier to get to music because anybody can go up on there just like on YouTube. Anybody can go upload their songs. So it's not that hard to get into, but we have to be able to filter out the bad and really cherish the good. So in J. Cole's, I mean, he's not trying to be at the forefront like a lot of rappers. Drake is always on TV or something. J. Cole kind of moves back. In his song "False Prophets," he said, "From here on out, I let my hair grow out. I care nothing about opinions." And basically, he's saying he doesn't want, he doesn't care about what other people are saying because he has doing his own thing. He's just trying to bring hope to the youth. And the following is an excerpt from a J. Cole song that narrates the idea that his music is directed at the Black and African American community. In paraphrase, pay taxes, a lot of taxes, and basically the gist of it, he pays his taxes to to the government who's not trying to help his people, and the taxes pay for schools that don't help his people, pay for guns that make his community go backwards, and at the end of it, he said, "Stray bullet hit a young boy with a snotty nose," and at the funeral, his mother remembers that she has to pay her taxes still. So now, since you got a little bit of the gist of it, this is how you can get into becoming a fan of J. Cole. Okay, you can start with just going, do your research, go on the internet, and just like every other thing you get into, you find a new TV show, you want to tell people. Find a movie, you want to tell people. So this is how you do it. You search Apple Music, search Spotify, whatever you're listening on to, and then find and create a playlist. They already ready made for you. Essentials for J. Cole, top songs for J. Cole. And I found a really good one by Brad Callis on Medium.com. He listed J. Cole's top 15 songs in his eyes. It was a really good list. You should look at it on Medium.com by Brad Callis. And you can see that being a fan of music in today's day and age is not very hard because it's very accessible to all people. So, if you decide to listen to J. Cole, it can really change your life. Because like he said in his song in 2011, Roll Call, a young boy in Hampton who had cancer said that J. Cole music was the reason that he eat it. But J. Cole being the man that he is, he realized it wasn't his music, but it was the boy himself that reached up and did it on his own. But the problem arises when you're thinking about becoming a fan, but you never do it. Consequences, they can really be kind of hard because the people that J. Cole's music influences, now you're not getting that influence and you can't influence other people. So you kind of setting that, you know what I'm saying? So I would encourage everyone to listen to his music. And you can see that his music is very easy, very accessible, and it can be very impactful in your life. And you should definitely become a fan. And what if a person who needed to hear that one song to cheer them up was someone you love? And imagine if you had a brother or a sister who had been in a slump and was having a bad day, and you play a J. Cole song. Think about the adulation both you and your brother or sister would get. You from cheering them up, you feeling good, and them from no longer being in that slump. Everybody's in a good place now. So I'm gonna leave you with a short message from Jermaine Cole himself. The reason I believe he is the greatest of all time, or at least he will be at the time of his retirement. He said, I still want to rap better than everyone else, and I want to say important things. And that's a lot of rappers don't understand in this game, that you still have to say the important things. So, J. Cole, for GOAT.